the thing is that's I've got a problem with it in the Manchester City camp stems from Mancini, because at the end of the day, Mancini, to me, he's created a mentality in the second half of the season where, again, he's gone down the route of blaming key players, trying to lump the blame on a player who he blames, but he consistently plays. He blames Balotelli for being petulant, doing stupid things, yet he still plays him. Now, if you're playing with Balotelli and your manager acts like he don't like, he doesn't like him, yet he's getting played, how can you build yourself up knowing that you're playing with a potential, with a player that's potentially going to ruin your game, which he done against Arsenal at the weekend, as we saw.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
And he made that same mistake with Tevez earlier on in the season, rather than selling him, rather than selling him, getting rid of a player who actually told you he wants to go. He's got an attitude of of a moany schoolchild. Yeah, you're going to try and keep hold of him and keep him in the same squad that you're trying to win the Premier League with, that you're trying to win the Champions League with. That's where Manchester City's demise has stemmed from.
Those are called pipe bombs. Those type of players are called pipe bombs.
Yeah. What was this obligatory Duke Nukem reference? This is what was. I remember that on the N64. But yeah, it's a case of with Man City and their implosion. Well, not even implosion, capitulation. It's a case of, like I was saying in pre-season. Yeah, I think they're gonna capitulate. Well, not capitulate. I think they're gonna implode around about January, February. Okay, it didn't happen till last week, but better late than never, I suppose, in terms of a prediction. But it's also a case of, with more on Mario, as I've called him many times this season, yeah, his antics are hilarious, but he's divisive. And I think it was Gezzie who said a few weeks ago that he's a divisive figure. Alan Hansen has said, mate, I don't expect him to play again this season. Yeah, he started twice, but maybe Mancini should have been listening to Alan Hansen. Yeah, it's one of them. He got something wrong in the early to mid 90s. You don't win anything with kids, but it seems like Hansen's been right on the money about more on Mario at the end of the day. But it's a case of, Mancini was asked, so are you gonna sell Mario Balotelli? And it's like, well, Mancini replied, probably. Read into that what you will. Why he answered the question. Some have said about Kenny that Kenny needs to shut up, but hey, it's one of them ones. Mancini really should have kept his mouth shut as well. It's like even last week when Balotelli scored twice, it was like, I don't trust him. Should have took him off after 5 minutes. It's like, mate, why do you even need to say it? But it's one of them ones. At the end of the day, Moron Mario is playing his way out of a club, clearly, because he ain't putting himself in the shop window. He's not putting himself in the shop window at all, because he's talented, yes, but at the end of the day, like Gary Glitter should do around playgrounds, I'd stay away from Balotelli. Like Gary Glitter should stay away from kids. It's one of them ones. At the end of the day, it's just, no, I wouldn't touch Balotelli with a barge pole at the moment, because his talent doesn't justify the crap storm, and especially the media crap storm that comes with him. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But looking at the Sheikhs when they were at the Emirates, it's like it might be a case of another obligatory wrestling reference. It might be one of them ones where they say, Mancini, if you don't win anything at the end of the season, not only will Balotelli be fired, but you'll be fired with him. So it's one of them ones, little obligatory Vinnie Mac reference. But it's a case of, I don't know, man. I mean, Man City, with all the money they've spent, and they've spent a hell of a lot, they're going to come out trophyless this season. It's almost a dead cert now, with United being, 7-8 points clear now. And Balotelli, the blame should not be just placed at his door, but some of the blame should be placed at his door. Just like people want to blame Kenny Dalglish for Liverpool's form, Mancini deserves a bit of blame for Man City's form as well. At the end of the day, so it's one of them. It's one of them. Was Man City right now look like Chelsea pre-Abramovich, a team of fantastic individuals, but not a team.